Finally, running hand in hand, Seshat and the young Hebrew fell onto the beach amid the crowd. And just as they did, a clap of thunder hurt her ears as the wall of water crashed down in wild torrents. Seshat stared up at Moses, who had lowered his staff and relinquished control of the waters. Like the fall of a great city, the walls of water came down upon the Egyptian army. Seshat collapsed onto her back, but couldn't look at the water. The vast ocean behind them meant there was no going home for any of them. The young Hebrew stood in amazement at the power of the water and of his God. Under his long brown curls, his eyes held so much emotion: fear, wonder, pride, joy, thankfulness. She thought she saw tears forming in them, too. "Thank you," Seshat said sheepishly after a moment. His eyes met hers. "You saved my life." He simply nodded. "You speak Egyptian?" The wonder left his eyes, replaced by... what? Sadness? Anger? Then, much as he had appeared to her in the sea, he turned and walked away, getting lost in the crowd. "Ceci, what happened?" Deshret finally found her, kneeling on the beach beside her. "I thought you were right beside me." "My foot got stuck, but I'm okay." She thought she was okay, though her ankle felt sore. Seshat sat up and drew in her knees, resting her head across her forearms. She recalled the day her toes had first touched the shore of the Red Sea. The water had been translucent, a vibrant turquoise that faded into a deep blue. It had been so unlike the opaque, murky brown of the Nile. Even the beach, with its collection of tan and clay-colored pebbles, was vastly different than anything she'd ever seen. At that moment, she had wanted to stay forever and live by the Red Sea with Em and Deshret. Now the water was turbulent and gray, carrying death. Within an hour, the bodies of the Egyptian soldiers began washing ashore. Deshret employed himself by gathering some of the troops' valuables that the tide pushed up to the beach, and Seshat didn't stop him. Late into the night, the Hebrews celebrated God's victory with singing, dancing, and tambourines. They'd set up altars and fires to make their sacrifices. It was a display that Hebrews rarely made in front of outsiders before now. But as the Hebrews worshipped around her on the beach, all Seshat could think about was Em and the ivory-hilted blade.